All right, tonight we're going to be watching episode 3 of season 2 of The Flash. It's called Family of Rogues.
Starring Captain Cold.
What's that? All right, so we just got done watching the episode, and we're going to change up our format a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to share just a few sort of categories of things. We're going to share highlights.
Lowlights.
We're going to share Easter eggs, as well as what we're going to call
Flash forwards.
Flash forwards, where we're going to tell you things that we see that are sort of setting up things that are coming up in the future. Okay, there will be spoilers.
Yeah.
All right, so spoilers right here.
Every
time we do this, there's
probably going to have spoilers.
Going to have spoilers.
90% of the time.
Okay, so let's start with highlights. So, highlight for you, what would you say was your big highlight from the episode?
One of the best parts of the episode was where Iris is saved by Barry because she jumps out of a window to save herself. Barry tells her to. Yeah,
Barry tells her to jump out of this window, and the window's broken. She's up in this high rise. She jumps out. Flash runs up the building, grabs her, brings her down. It was pretty epic. It was a great, great start to the episode, as you can see by Flashy demonstrating right here. I'm going to say a pretty cool highlight for me was it was another cool Flash power thing, which was how he caught the bullet. So when Captain Cold's dad, Louis Snart, shoots him, we go in a commercial thinking Barry just got shot, but he really caught the bullet like that as it came in and fell down, pretending to die. I thought that was pretty cool.
That was pretty sweet.
Okay. Miranda, you had mentioned the chat between Joe and Iris.
Yes, that was a really good part because Barry just said, Joe has told Iris this, her mom was dead.
Right.
So, but she was really alive and she wanted to meet Iris. So what happened was he and Iris talked, and like most stuff, you don't think this is going to go well, but it really did, and it was really nice.
Yeah, on a lot of shows, the dad reveals to the daughter, hey, your mom's actually alive, and then the daughter gets all mad, and she doesn't forgive the dad, and she gets upset, and it creates like this rift between them for whatever number of episodes. I thought it was totally cool that they totally turned this. She said, you know what, you were trying to protect me, I get it. You know, now I can talk to my mom, it's all good. I thought that was really, really cool too.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Great pick. Okay, another highlight for me, Barry and Patty flirting. It happened 3 times in this episode. At the very beginning, at the very end, and right in the middle. They are totally working this whole Barry and Patty thing. They're both kind of awkward when it comes to romance, so it's funny. But I think they're super cute together. What do you think?
So funny.
Yeah. Okay, and then it was really cool to see Cisco save Lisa Snart, also known as Golden Glider.
The girl who last season shot, she had like that gold thing.
Yeah, but she is Snart's sister, and Cisco had to save her so that Flash could do the other part. It's very, very cool. So that was a big highlight as well. Lowlights. Did you have any lowlights in this one? Any bad things?
I did not. Well, originally one of the lowlights would have been Barry getting shot, but as we just mentioned, he caught it.
Right, exactly. The one thing that I thought was weird was Cisco was talking about how you discover heat using infrared, so then you look for ultraviolet sources because you look for cold things by using ultraviolet. Ultraviolet is not something given off by cold. Cold things give off less ultraviolet than hot things. In fact, they give off less infrared, and they give off less of every kind of thing. So you would actually look for a lack of infrared. That's how you would track those down. Little physics thing, not a big deal, but I thought it was kind of funny. Okay, Easter eggs. No big Easter eggs here. They did mention 52 again, which is kind of a big deal.
The reaches.
Yeah, but I didn't see a whole lot in terms of big Easter eggs. If there were, I didn't catch them. I think they were relatively minor. Okay, flash forward things. Items in here that set up stuff for later on. What'd you see?
Harrison Wells at the end. This isn't the biggest things. The bad guy, for this season. Happens to be Harrison Wells from another world.
Well, we don't know that he's the bad guy. All that we know is that he is experimenting also with a breach. I think this could be a double switch where they show us one thing, but it's really something else. We don't know for sure that he's Zoom yet. So we're going to find out later on. but there's definitely something a little funky going on with Harrison Wells in this other world. And we don't know what the full deal is, but we will see coming up later. But Tom Cavanaugh, the actor who plays Harrison Wells, I think he was very popular, and they wanted to be able to bring him back, so they couldn't just kill him off. So we got alternate world. A kitty back here. Okay, another thing was the chat at the end between the Flash and Captain Cold, between Barry and Leonard, and that was clearly a setup for Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, so if you've heard anything about Legends, Captain Cold, I think Heat Wave, I'm not sure, I don't think so.
Yes, I think so, both of them.
Heat Wave, okay. So somehow he's gonna convince him. Alright, he talks with Barry about, and Barry says something like, he knows that Captain Cold is good in some way, he wants to be, and someday Barry knows that he's gonna become it. So
become a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is such a setup for Legends because the snarks are in it.
Yeah, and they're doing some stuff in Arrow also to set up Legends of Tomorrow. So if you want to be totally in on Legends of Tomorrow, definitely watch Arrow as well. I'd say the other thing that we saw that's a big setup for, it looks like based on the preview, the next time video, it concerns Professor Stein and Firestorm in that...
It's like the credits.
Right, after the credits we get the preview for the next time, and it looks like we're going to get a new combo, a new partner for Professor Stein. Now that will be a reference, I think, to the comic book. It'll be Jason Rush. I'm pretty sure is who that's going to be. We've seen a little bit from him before. So he'll be back, it looks like, and I think he's going to combine to be a part of the new Firestorm. And that's also going to be somebody who's going to be in Legends of Tomorrow, so we'll see how that all works out.
Yeah.
I did also want to mention, I actually picked up, and I'll show it right here, this is the cover to one of the Firestorm issues that has the Sand Demon, who was the bad guy from last episode. So we've got that there. And all in all, another great week of The Flash. Looking forward to next week's episode, Fury of Firestorm. And we'll see you all back again next week.
Yeah.
All right. Adios, everybody. Bye.